Hey guys, what's up? It's once again mp4podcast.com, and today I want to talk about shoutouts. Now, a lot of people in the YouTube gaming community like to give a lot of shoutouts, and to be quite honest, I've been guilty of that myself. Giving 10 shoutouts in a video, and it's a shoutout video. That's really the worst thing you can do when you're trying to help someone, because what you're doing is you're overloading that person. And when you give too many shoutouts, somebody has to make a decision. Okay, out of the 10, let me check out one or two maybe, and then maybe I'll come back and check out the other ones. Maybe I might do that. And basically the way clicks work is it works on a 2% or a 5%. It fluctuates usually around 2 to 5. And sometimes if it's really loyal fans, it can reach up to 15%. But usually it hovers around 2 to 5. And if you don't believe me, every time you ask for a thumbs up, look at how many of your subscribers or how many people watched your video and give you a thumbs up. It's just human nature just to, watch the video. Most people just forget about it. I mean, sometimes I do it and I go, oh yeah, I like that video, and I click the back button just to hit the thumbs up because sometimes I forget. So what I want to say is the best way you can give shoutouts is one shoutout per video. Okay, so even if you got 10 people that you want to give shoutouts to, put them in a notepad. Make a list, and then at the end of your videos, give somebody a quick 10-15 second plug. Then after that video is done, 90% of the people, or 100%, whatever, are going to have so much time just to check out one other YouTuber. But if you overload somebody with too many shoutouts, it really doesn't matter. They're going to get lost in the pile. And if it's 2 to 5% of people that are checking out 10 or 20 shoutouts, then it's 2 to 5% of people competing against a huge list. One of the things I like about Steve Benway is that he gives a shout out at the end of his videos, and he shouts somebody out that similar to his channel. So somebody else is doing Amiga games or Commodore games or whatever it is, and a lot of the stuff I forget the names of the stuff because those are European retro gaming computers. But most of the time, people will check out a shout out that Steve Benway is recommending because it's similar to what he has or something like that. And it's only one shout out. So after the end of the video, you just come down here and you just click and you can watch the video. But if you overload somebody with too many shout outs, the very small percentage of your viewers that are going to, they are even going to bother clicking on the link. Okay? It's just like, if you look at my videos or anybody else's videos, let's look at my most viewed video. My most viewed video is 20,000 views, and look at how low my subscriber count is. Top rated. This one, Road Blaster. I know I probably said 5 people rated my video and then gave it a thumbs up. So I mean, it works on a very small percentage. And look at how many views this video has. I mean, it's 1,428 views. Okay, let's look at the comments. Okay, I got about 2 pages of comments, and half of them are me asking people to subscribe. So when you give shoutouts, don't overload somebody. I would probably say the max amount of shoutouts that you want to give somebody is probably no more than 3 shoutouts. And if you're going to do 3 shoutouts, then make it a point to mix it up a little bit. Maybe somebody's into fighting games. Maybe somebody's into arcade games. Maybe somebody's into handhelds, like iPhone and Android things. Shameless plug. But you understand what I'm talking about. Don't overload somebody. But when you do give a shout out, when it's usually just one person, you're going to really help out that person. So keep it down to at least one, but if you have to give out a little more, no more than 3 shout outs. After 3, it's just overload. And some YouTubers give out, they do a shout out video. And a lot of the videos I want to check out, but I just don't have 3 hours to check out 20 channels. And it's really overwhelming. And so if I subscribe to you and I watch your videos, this week I'll check out that person, next week I'll check out the next person, and so on. So it's a little bit here and there of my time, but within 10 to 20 videos, all those shoutouts, I'll watch those 3 hours of videos because it's spread out over time, and maybe I'll subscribe to them, and so on. So this is just a tip if you want to help people, because I just think too many shoutouts, it really doesn't do any good, and it's just too overloaded. So this is mp4podcast.com signing out. You guys take care. Later. Bye.